Hi, Lucero. I saw the news about tourism in Peru. The situation is very complicated, almost with this pandemic. What do you think about tourism in Peru?
Well, Diana, as far as I'm concerned, tourism tourism in our country was very common in foreign people, as well as the Peruvian themselves who traveled to different parts of the country. However, this last year, this activity has stopped because of the global pandemic that we are going through right now. We know that part of the Peruvian economy depends heavily on tourism, and unfortunately, this industry is declining. Now, there are many protocols that are proposed by the government to follow, and to be honest, it's not the same. And that's why many people discourage sightseeing not only Peru, all over the world.
Well, I agree with you. In my opinion, tourism contributes to develop the economy in a city that it visits for tourists. And it's a better alternative for many communities in replace of other options that can damage the environment, like the mining industry. And it can improve all the country since the dividends are for every people in the country to finance many projects in favor of citizens. For example, in Aguascalientes in Cusco, every person have a job associated with tourism. They cook for tourists, many of them are touristic guides, or they have a job nearer to Machu Picchu. In other words, tourism contributes a lot to the evolution of societies and in many ways is a better alternative to improve the communities.
Yeah, you are right, but tourism has some disadvantages. For example, pollution can be generated by tourism in places that are frequently visited. People aren't really clean. Some don't care if throwing trash anywhere is right or wrong. They just do it, and that affects both the environment as well as the animals that can live in some places. Sadly, pollution in the country grows more and more, and I think if we want this to get better, it's up to us. In addition, tourists can compete with residents for limited resources, such as water and land. In places with a shortage of land that is fit to live in, tourists may be able to exploit local people. These are the disadvantages that tourism bring us.
Well, I think tourism has both advantage and disadvantage, like you said. As I have explained before you, it contributes to many communities to develop their society and it can replace other options to promote the economy in those places. On the other hand, we know that many residents don't like tourists in some since in some cases they could be disrespectful and they could damage the attraction that was constructed by their ancestors. And the government has to contract a restoration service for repair this. Furthermore, when they throw trash everywhere, many people feel disappointed with this. However, many tourists aren't disrespectful, and the government has to improve the laws to prohibit those actions and have a better regulation to put the fines for those actions. So it is a challenge for the government to have control of tourism and showing the advantage to the residents to get their passing.
Okay, and what about the tourists that stay illegally here? What's your opinion?
Well, I'm not sure since many people move to other countries because they don't have possibilities in their countries to develop their lives. And it's a challenge for many families only to travel to a country with better options to work and study. Many countries know that and they aren't flexible with the people that need this kind of support. On the contrary, they are stricter with these people. That their difficulties were generated by the current reality which we are facing worldwide. Well, what do you think?
Me too. I'm not sure about that. There are a lot of people who stay illegally, but unfortunately, not everyone is going to live. There are people who come because they have not changed in their home country. And so they come to work honestly, but compared to others, come to cause more problems that they are here. And furthermore, Seeing on the other hand that they come and stay illegally is very likely cause overcrowding. And in my opinion, I think the Peru has enough problems to be enduring more than it can.
Well, I understand you, Lucero. Thanks for your opinion. Well, I have a class. I'll call you later.
Okay, Diana, see you.
See you.